Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. on the Range Broadcasting Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia Hughes Show.
Well, I do know Pam is out there. I do know Troy Mitchell is out there. Hey, Marsha, what's up, Miss Rose? Hey, Elena, what's up, Terry? Hey, everybody, it is Thursday. Yes, it is. Grandkids want to come in here and say, hey, in a minute. They will be doing that. But like I said, Joe Biden said he built a railroad all the way across the Indian Ocean. But we still gonna worry about Trump. So, Dave, you know what to do. Let's go ahead and get this show started. What's up, Troy? How you doing out there? Hey, respect yourself. It's like K Kush. Respect yourself. Or is it Ma Kush? I think it. Respect yourself. The turd ain't in the house. I mean, y'all see a name like Turd. Get rid of that son of a... I did. Hey, ooh, we got a new one. We just gonna call you Irwin. Or Irwin. Or Lecky Irwin. Lanisha. Letitia Nisha. Hey Nisha, what's going on, girl? I told your whole name up, the first, the middle, and the last. Hey there, what's going on, Leoburn, Georgia? How you doing, Chrissy Brown, which is Wanda, Georgia? Hey there, what's going on, Miss Marcia? Hey Linda, how you doing out there? Yeah, it's like Lit Nisha. Hey! Still got it wrong. Probably did. What's up, Pam? Choo choo. Done lost his damn mind.
Hello.
There's one. There's another one. Lulu, you coming? Let everybody know you ain't left yet. You been here since school said get out of here. Come on and everybody walk by. Just go. We got rid of 2 of them. He's a twin, and they've been gone for 2 weeks. I was like, Drew, ma'am, don't you miss your mama and daddy? Nope. Why are you shaking your head? His mama been calling every other day. How do I explain that one of her twins don't want to come back home? I'm trying to figure this out. You can't stay here. I'm a grandma on holidays in summertime and every time they need a break. Hey there, what's going on? I said it right. Yay, I did it. Don't get me to try to say anything from Russia. We'll be all up. I know how to say Putin. What's going on, Karen? How you doing out there for Texas? Hey, Troy Mitchell. I see 3. See 3. Oh, yeah. This is 3 now. Don't talk them up. Come on. We only going to take 3 kids with us this weekend. Where y'all going? See, this is why I'm telling all the other grandkids, I'm the one you want to hang with, but So, my mom got a crush on a YouTuber group of family members out of North Carolina and South Carolina. They call them trizzolating. I don't know what this means, but it's country style. Country style, where they have a huge barbecue. You know how I feel about my barbecues, okay? So it's $25 to get in. Last year, they had about 300 to 400 people come in. And when I say trizzolating, country style, some people get it, some people don't. We don't care, okay? So my birthday is Monday. You're going to keep dragging it in 4 more days. So Mom said, you know what? Go with us and Carolyn and Jip and Chief, you and Dave, and y'all come. What we going to do? We're going to the low country of South Carolina, and we're going to sit out in a swampy area all day. And there's supposed to be like 40 barbecue masters that's supposed to be grilling the whole day. All it costs is $25, and you can eat all you want. And you tell me what type of blues music y'all playing. Say people every walk of life is going to be in South Carolina this weekend. Well, Dave, you want to go? And Dave said, yeah. Mama said, bring your own drink and cooler. Say no more. Say no more. So if y'all going that way and you're headed to South Carolina to the, what they name? Country style What's the people name? Yeah, okay. If y'all going over there, we'll see you. Okay, it's just gonna be like 8 of us, 2 tents, 2 tables, 10 chairs, a whole bunch of cooler with ice. Don't It's grown folks' business. What's in that cooler? What stays in the low country stays in the low country. I'm just saying that you will not be seeing me trizzulating. That'll be Nancy, cause that woman trizzlate a lot. Hey, Elena, how you doing out there? I had my grands over and built a small rock wall and cleaned up the yard. That's why the other two are gone, because they lazy as hell. But that one, that's going to be my buddy. Crease, you're not allowed to have favorites. My buddy and me. Be like, Grandma, you going to buy me school clothes? Yes. Okay, then. Hey, Jessica, I tried to tell them all, but they'll learn the older they get. I'm going to spoil him. Hey there, Marshall. My grandson packed a suitcase and said he is on vacation for 5 days at Gmo. I can't. He's a twin. And then he got an older sibling. So this is what his older sibling said when he was here 2 weeks ago. He slept upstairs by himself in a bed by himself. He said that was the best night's sleep, Grandma. All you did was sleep by yourself. Exactly. They get here and they all separate from each other. And I was like, don't you miss your sister? Y'all was in your mama belly for 9. Come on in here and clarify then. Let everybody know how you feel. Oh, he coming around the camera.
To clarify, I don't care that the rest of my family left. Goodbye.
I don't have nothing to do with that. Maybe it's the staying up late, all the smorgasbord of snacks he can get, and then he got peace and quiet and got to share nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with the way he feel. That has nothing to do with me, that he prefers to stay with me more than his other side of the family. I ain't do nothing about that. But I appreciate it. Okay then. Hey, Miss Barbara, what's going on, Trish? Hey, it makes me smile, Sheena. I'm like, you like this grandma better? You sure? Okay, you can stay. Hey, Puerto Rico in the house, what's going on? Hot and humid. Don't talk that up here. Do not talk that in Georgia. We're just getting rain. I'm good. Do you know what the temperature was in Georgia today? This is June, mid-June. It was 76 degrees. I said, Harp did what? It is 76 degrees. So you see it in the clouds for who? In Georgia about this time. That's why I'm knocking on wood. We be going, and then we'll walk outside. So we know about the humid and hot conditions, but right now, just don't talk that up. Some people still got snow. I'm going to say this one more time. If Melody send me one more picture in mid-June telling me there's snow on the mountaintops, I know she ain't in the Appalachians. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. I know she ain't nowhere near North Kakalaki. There ain't no snow up there. Wherever it said, keep it there. We in June down here.
She's way north of that.
And then while she walk around, she one of those people that wear shorts for no reason, just because she ain't got no season. Just, woo, I wonder if she got Lowry. Hey there, what's going on, Nancy? Hey, Talmo, how you doing out there? What is going on, Rita? How you doing out there, George Carr? Hey, England. Did you hear about Boris Johnson? Y'all are doing him like y'all did Trump. I doubt that seriously, because he actually was in a garden party. I don't even know what a garden party is. Is that like a cookout in the South? Back to what I was saying. He was at a garden party while everybody else in the country was mourning for Prince Philip. Crazy how you know, because I'm all up in the king's business, okay? Anyway, back to what I was saying. Did you hear about Angela Merkel? That's a whole nother. All right then. Or even Meghan. All right. Harry. I ain't gonna say nothing about Charles and them. They doing pretty good over there. But back to what I was saying. Boris Johnson is standing firm and saying that he did nothing wrong when y'all fired him and got rid of him as your prime minister. I'm thinking that's what it was. He said it is a wild goose chase. He didn't say that. That's something country from me. But he's basically saying that y'all are pulling out all the political tactics and smearing his name. But that was what I read before I got on the news. Hey there, I love staying with my grandparents. It was nothing better. It wasn't nothing better for me. But, you know, It's perks staying here. I'm just saying it. Hey there, what's going on? Esther, how you doing out there? Guys, I need prayer warriors. My two. Okay. Wait. Michelle. This is what Michelle said. You know, Michelle is the one that always like to cook. Back to Michelle. Michelle, she said, guys, everybody listen for, give me about 5 minutes of your time. Guys, I need prayer warriors. My stepdaughter's husband died 2 days ago, and she's not doing well. She's not going to do well. Your spouse, your partner dies? Absolutely not. So, Michelle, our prayers are for you and your family at this time of bereavement. It's a lot going on, but just be by her side. Don't try to, tell her how she should and should not feel, because that is so undamn fair. People process it differently, but she will go through the 5 stages of grief. You just can't get away from that. Just try to be the best stepmom that you possibly can be. And if she needs a shoulder to cry on or someone to pray with her, even in the middle of the night, be that person to pick up that phone call like it was for me. So she's in our prayers, Michelle. Hey there, Cheryl. How you doing out there? Looking gorgeous as usual. Did you? Thank you. Now, see, I was getting ready to be deprecating to myself. I need to stop doing that. People are like, girl, I'm going to tear you down, and you ain't going to build yourself back up. I do that every day I get in the mirror. See, nah, you ain't got nothing on me. Hey there, Nancy, how you doing out there? Hello, Grands. Are they gone? I'm just asking. Hey, Corey. Now, Joe Baby, listen to this. From your tripping leader. I guess anybody want to. Ooh. Do I want to read that now? Yes. Hold off on Joe Biden lying. We get that every day, okay? Hold off on Joe Biden being a big old liar. Anybody hearing about all the cyber attacks that's going on and they touching and trying to hit every alphabet swarm agency in the United States? I don't know if it's a distraction. I have no idea what's going on. This is not the first time they tested the limits of the security within the side of the United States. Now, here we go. Ready? Conspiracy alert, conspiracy alert, conspiracy alert. We got to announce that just in case it come true and we all be popping our collar. Anybody heard that the internet's supposed to go down for months, and then all of a sudden the government come out and said that's not gonna happen, but then all of a sudden you hear the same news again? There's supposed to be a solar flare that's supposed to hit the world, and it's supposed to knock down all the internet. Anybody hear this? Then what else happened? They came out again this week. Yeah, because today's Thursday. This week, and said there's supposed to be a major internet blackout for months. And somebody put it on our page, and I was like, honey, they want digital currency a little bit too bad. They want full control a little bit too bad. There's a lot of people that don't know what this is. There's a whole bunch of people don't know how to use this either. So I don't see, the federal government going back to, I'm going to write all this down slowly, but So all this is why I say it's far-fetched for me, and that's why I call it conspiracy, saying that the whole country is not going to have any kind of internet service for months on end. It's supposed to be months with an S, plural, okay? Months wide. No one is going to have internet service. And I'm sitting here, well, if they technically drop an EMP, it could happen. Well, if they go ahead and do what just happened in Russia and take out a whole nuclear grid, and not only that, one of the biggest dams over there in Russia with American-made military equipment, what is so far-fetched from saying it could happen right here in America? Case in point, where was we at when you could literally drive? You said, Christian, that's a nuclear facility. That's a nuclear power plant. That's a nuclear. And I'm like, it's that close to the mainland that anyone can just go up to it. And he was like, no, there's protocols. No, that's a little bit too easy. So now, today, it came out. Listen to this. Go ahead and read it. Pop up. Multiple federal agencies hit by a global cyber attack. Well, we saw that with Dominion. I'm going to go right back over here, It says a number of United States government agencies have fallen victim to the global cyber attack that exploited a software vulnerability, according to report by CNN. But you're gonna have TikTok on the government phones, as we know. TikTok pretty much got when you what time you were slapped on the bottom. So keep going. In a statement to the leftist news outlet spokesman for the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, it ain't that secure. It is. It's called. It's like FISA, but it starts with a C. SIA, because pretty much what's going to happen if you try to shut the whole internet grid down for a whole couple of 6 months, maybe 2 weeks to shorten the curve, another 2 weeks. You couldn't go without the internet for more than 2 days without the world spinning out of control. Shut the front door. We're gonna be. Anybody got any pigeons? Because that's what you're gonna need. Rats or pigeons. It says that SIA, I'm probably saying it wrong, but who cares? Is providing a support for several federal agencies that have experienced intrusions affecting their Move It application. The Move It is a software package that provides secure collaborations and automatic file transfers of sensitive data, and also advanced workflow automation capabilities without the need for scripting. Okay. It says inscriptions and activity tracking enable compliance for regulations such as Dave, I'm gonna throw out some nerdy words. Tell me if any of this make any sense to you. PCI. HIPAA. What the hell HIPAA got to do with this? Okay. HIPAA. HAPAA. HIPAA. We know what that is. And GDPR. Any of that. You got any of that software? Okay, then I guess we ain't supposed to worry about it. It says we're working urgently to understand the impact and ensure timely. Here's a question. If you can lose trillions of dollars in a blink of an eye, how am I going to accept this? Them lying to us. Hey, one more time. You can lose $1 trillion, billions of dollars, millions of dollars at a strike of a keypad. And now you're telling us that multiple United States agencies are being attacked right now, and cyber attacked trying to find your holes. I bet you it's a 13-year-old sitting in the basement, 6 years old, depending on how smart they are. It says SIA would not reveal how many federal agencies were targeted, probably the IRS. Okay, by the attack, or who was responsible for it. Watch, they blame Russia. Pretty much, I guarantee you it's China. I just like I missed the way he said his name. I guarantee you, because I haven't read this article. I just read the first paragraph. I said, nah, watch, they blame Putin. But no, who is the one that really want to take America down right now? It's not the Saudis. It's not Iran, Iraq. We giving them what they want. It's not Afghanistan. It's not Pakistan. It's not even Russia. That leaves one more ass wipes. China. Let's keep reading and see if their names somehow pops up in this article. The attack followed warnings from SIA director that his name is Jen Easterly. Listen, said that I just scrolled down into Chinese hackers was likely to target United States critical infrastructure in the event of a conflict between the two nations. What's going on right now over there in Taiwan? What's going on in Taiwan? Joe Biden is pulling us out of Taiwan. Anybody remember last week when the Chinese warship and American warship over there and the Chinese Strait kind of got into a war game situation, and all of a sudden, I guess Jinping done told Joe Biden, if you do not get out of Taiwan or anywhere off and over here, I will make sure not only I crush you, I will crush the United States, I will crush your family, and I will call on our debt. It ain't nothing you can do about it, all because your perverted son and your crooked ass ways. Back to what I was saying. I'm just gestifying. I ain't saying allegedly on any of that. I just said, Jesus Christ, after everything we know. It says last month, Microsoft Microsoft's cybersecurity department reported that a China-backed cyber attack targeted communications infrastructure inside the United States territory of Guam. Lord have mercy. A Pacific Ocean island that is central to the potential of United States response to Chinese aggression in Taiwan. And some of this stuff I don't even need to read anymore. Who's the key people? What are they fighting over? Computer chips and a small ass island. One more time, because a whole bunch of people do not have any idea what is produced over there in Taiwan and how long they've been an ally and how much what do they call it, sword fighting the United States and China been doing. But 2 years ago, you should have figured that sooner or later they was going to invade Taiwan, and Joe Biden and the West execs, backed up by Barack Obama, was actually going to allow it to happen. Why do we need to keep regurgitating some of this? Watch somebody say, well, if what she said was true. Get off my page. Okay, we're gonna finish one more paragraph, and it's about 3 more, and I'm not finishing all those. It says the group allegedly responsible for the Guam attack was Volt Tycoon, a Chinese state-sponsored actor. China, however, denied any involvement, calling the allegations a collective disinformation campaign launched by the United States through the Five Eyes. What is Five Eyes, honey? Dave, look up what Five Eyes to serve its geopolitical agenda. Five Eyes. Now I've heard of Five Guys. I mean, they expensive as the mofo, but what is Five Eyes? Come on, everybody. We need to find out what is five. Give it here. Five Eyes is an intelligence alliance comprising Australia, Canada, New Zealand, United Kingdoms, United States. These countries are parties to a multilateral UK-USA agreement, a treaty for joint cooperations and signal. I am all up in here. I didn't even know any of this. Okay then. So I guess we taking them on just like they did with BRICS. Now, anybody remember BRICS? Who is all in BRICS right now? You got the, what is it, Saudi Arabia, the Arabs, some, whoever they are over there. You have Russia, you have China. There was a couple more countries that joined in with them. So I guess it's the Five Eyes against. Let's get off this. Oh my God, I was getting ready to be really racist, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. George, I was about to be stereotypical. So, Five Eyes are going against Chinese people. Okay, then. Hey, George, I mean, I kind of did my eyes the way I wanted it. But, hey, Becky, let me stop for the algorithms get me. Biden won't fight the CCP. They're his allies. Yes. There's no doubt about that. We do not debate on that topic whatsoever when it comes to who pays Joe Biden, who has the most dirt on Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. And we are not going to debate anybody that is sold 4 years ago that we don't need to catch them up. We do have if people don't know the connections about Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, Tony Bobolinsky, and all the rest of this, and all the key players in the Hunter Biden laptop, there's no use of you no longer talking to that person. You cannot backtrack because there's no way they're going to catch up. They're going to have to start right here and go. Because trying to, and then if they try to start defending these people, that's when you blink. Rub the coals out your eyes to make sure that you can see the foolishness that's coming out their mouth, and then just give them the stink face. Because it's like you can't be this, and then just walk away. All right then. Hey Becky, what's going on? Hey Mary, how you doing out there, Paula? Right, you do know how many people would lose their minds not being able to get hold of someone or to survive. I don't get it. Now I know a whole bunch of us we've gotten convenient to the instantaneous right now, but if they cripple the internet for any amount of time, your light company depends on the internet. Your water pretty much is on the internet. Everything that runs our everyday life is on the internet. So people wouldn't have an idea. Well, we seen that during any natural disasters. How would they cope? How would they be honest? How would they cope? A whole bunch of us would have to literally go back to our grandparents' days. A whole bunch of us would have to, we would have to figure it out. But then you got to think about all these people in these major cities that might not have a half an acre, might not even have a three-fourths, might not even have a quarter of an acre. That's not theirs. And they all stack it on top of each other. How is that going to work out for those people? If the internet truly shuts down and all of this happens, because it's going to go dark, it's got to go dark. The way everything is flowed through the internet and that type of infrastructure, Walton MCE is going to go down. All these different areas it's gonna hurt a lot of people. But then that is where the regular prepping 101 come in. So I don't know how the people is going to be able to handle that. With the regular prepping 101 comes in, they're going to be in a world of hurt. So if they're going to be in a world of hurt, I see this is what I can't stand. How in the world am I I'm off the internet? And we haven't moved, not one bit. Are your lights jumping? Oh, I can't stand. You ought to call Comcast. Sorry, y'all. So I kind of feel bad for them. But then there's a whole bunch of us will know how to survive, and it will be the it'll be the weak over the most powerful. And when you don't know how to rummage for your own food, that is when shit really gonna hit the fan. I'm gonna say that one more time. If you cannot rummage for food and you are starving, this is when it's gonna really be a dog eat dog world. But like I said, look at any natural disaster. Look what happens right after a natural disaster. People lose their ever-loving mind because they don't prep. They don't think nothing's going to happen. They always think that infrastructure is going to be there. The federal government is going to step in and help them. And it's never that. It's always the collective communities coming together like it used to be a long time ago. And one day we're going to get back that way. I guarantee you that. Hey, Kim Lamborghini, even China would lose. Oh, my God. China would lose if the whole world went blank, went dark. There's a website that you can actually go to, and you can type it in, the electrical infrastructure of the world. Look at the electrical infrastructure. Then look at all the countries at night. Look at the only country I could say that would survive in continent. Some of the countries in that continent would be Africa, North Korea. Why? Because every other country around the world is lit up. Just go look at that and you're going to shock yourself how much we are dependent on it. But if you look at the East Coast, if you look at the Northeast, if you look at the Southeast, if you look at the Northwest and the Southwest, the most electricity in America is in those regions. But over the flyover country, in the middle of America, it's not a lot of electricity. So you will see who will be able to survive, and then you won't be able to see who will survive. So Dave said we're at the bottom of the hour. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back while I can figure out what Comcast just did. It was so the reason why I am with Patriot Mobile, because they believe exactly what I believe in, and that is the Constitution. That is the Second Amendment. That is the freedom of speech. That is God, family, and country. So everything that I believe in, Patriot Mobile believe in it too. And once you go over there and you sign up for Patriot Mobile, the promo code is Lucretia, and you get what, Dave? Free activation.
They do, I told you so.
Hi, welcome back. Well, we're discussing one reason why that I don't think you could actually take over America. And I'm going to tell y'all why. We're too big. They can hit us at all fronts. They really can. First, you got to get over the Appalachian Mountains. Then you got to get through, you have to get through Louisiana. You got to come up through the Gulfway. Most people don't want to do that. Then if you're coming in from the west, you would literally have to go over the Rockies. So that little area in between that don't nobody want to touch them anyway, they well armed and regulated. So, but then you got to think about it this way. You can't really F with Florida. I mean, Florida have their own reason why they always in the news. And then if you piss them off too bad, you really got to think about the blacknecks and the rednecks. And that's Georgians, that's Alabama, and that's Mississippi. Louisiana, they got their own dialogue down there. We still trying to figure out what the hell they got to say. And then what you going to do with Texas? What you gonna do with Texas? Then once you go up a little bit further, we ain't even talking about Nevada and all the rest of that, because you're gonna be thirsty before you even try to get through there. You gotta think about going all the way up through Arkansas, Kansas, and the rest of them. And you don't know if they're above the Bible Belt. They're gonna kiss you, pray for you, or spit on you. And then by that time that happened, you can better believe that all the thugs in the hoods is joined up with all the thugs in the woods, and we're just going to meet on the playing field. So I've always wondered, because everybody think it's because of the military. It ain't the military. Everybody thought it was the guns. The gun is a reason why. But if you really look at a map of America and you are enemy, you would have to take us on at all four fronts. And it really ain't going to do you that much good, because if you're going up in the Appalachians, good the hell luck with that. They call them rednecks on the very first battlefield. Then you're going to have to worry about way over there with Lewis and Clark and the Rocky Mountains. So good luck with that. So I'm going to stick to every color of the rainbow and try to get in where I fit in. And that is at The Real News with Lucretia Hughes. So welcome back, everybody. Well, I was in the chat rooms. Pretty much what I was. Hey, Chris Brown, what's going on out there? How you doing, Pat? Welcome back, everybody. Maybe Five Eyes refer to their where satellites are strategically located. I mean, yeah, please. It's Kool-Aid in already. I mean, really think about it. What's wrong with that? They got satellites all over us. We do know there was a balloon that was over us. What do we know that they did? And collect and send back to China. So we don't know what they did. We have no idea what they have done. So the Five Eyes. Let's just put it like this: two major superpowers. Even though we still consider ourselves a major superpower, is splitting the world in two. You ain't gonna be able to straddle the fence much longer. You're gonna have to pick a side. The Five Eyes or the ones with no eyes. Let me keep going over here. Hey there, what's going on? Australia, New Zealand, Canada, United Kingdom, and United States. Those are the Five Eyes. Let me say that one more time. Australian. I'm looking at the map right in front of me. Australia, New Zealand, Canada, over there back to New Zealand, United Kingdom, and the United States. Is that it? We're going to need more than that. We's going to need... Canada don't even like to fight. The hell you say? We're going to need a whole nother country. We're going to need somebody else to back us up. Is that it? Two small-ass countries and two huge-ass countries. Okay, and one continent. No. We're gonna need some more good guys. What they gonna throw? What are they gonna do? Just throw finger sandwiches at us? Come on, UK. What? We don't drink tea over here. What y'all gonna throw at them? Y'all don't even have guns. Who you gonna protect over there? I'm just being George Carr. You the one on here right now from the UK. What you protecting? Y'all gonna protect Canada and United States and Australia, New Zealand and the UK. I mean, I ain't knocking you. Yeah, I am. Y'all had to give up y'all guns and knives. Who does that? Y'all ain't got no fat people over there, do you? I'm just, because we ain't giving up nothing. Hey there, Darlene. How you doing? We have the biggest army with hunters in the United States. This is when they talk about the mass shooting. Here's a number. They said it's normally 1.5 million to close to 2 million hunters At any given season in the state of Georgia alone, where's the mass shootings? One more time. I don't know about your state, okay? I don't know about y'all state. In the state of Georgia, we're going to take deer season alone. There's normally between 1.5 million people out there in the woods, up to about 2 million people in the woods all around the state of Georgia. Think long and hard now. Where the mass shootings at? Nobody can answer me that yet. I'm sitting here like, boo, okay then. Hey, Pat, but don't forget the Aborigines, and they can survive everything. The Aborigines don't want these people out there. Did you hear Tony Lee Blight? She said she had to ask permission. You just don't go there and stay. They're trying to kick people out of there. Then you got to deal with the wallabies, the dingoes, the big ass serpent that they call spiders over there, and then the heat. Who wants to do that? Tony Lee Blight. She's built for that. She's built for that. We ain't built for that. We Americans. I'm trying to see if I still got calluses. I do. Okay then. Hey Valerie, what's going on? Today. Oh. Okay then. This is what Valerie just said. Today is 45 President Trump 8-year anniversary when he came down the escalator to announce his bid for the greatest president of the United States. Catlock. Girl, yes, I was watching. It was 8 years ago today. Whew, I was wondering where these extra gray hair went to. How time flies when we having fun. I'm just throwing that out there. And speaking of that, he's not backing down. No. We're not going to read that yet because we're finna give Trump a walking theme song. But he is not backing down. He's going to continue to run. And then I found an article on MSNBC. Now, I don't remember who said it yesterday or which chat room it was, but we was kind of trying to figure out why they keep attacking Trump. Let me see if I got Mad Cow. I think I got Mad Cow article, but I want y'all, somebody kind of said ding, 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 ding. And I found one the very next day. That ain't it. That's Joe Biden. That's President Trump. That ain't that ain't it. I guess I'm gonna have to go over here and find it on my own dang on page. That's kind of sad. Y'all ain't helping nobody. Let's see. And it was from what's her name? Maddox. I don't know. The lady that looked like a man over there on MSNBC. She's probably still crying, blaming Trump because don't nobody want her. All right, let's see what it is. And Fox News. How in the world did MSNBC beat y'all in the ratings? Don't nobody answer that. I was being facetious. Anybody seen Tucker? And actually, I'm looking for these articles while I'm looking at the camera, pretending like I'm doing something important. Rachel Mad Cow. That's her name. I knew it was something like that. Somebody gonna be like, you can't call her that. I'll call her what I want, what I really, really want. I'm still looking for the article. It's on my page for the people that haven't seen it yet. I'm just trying to figure out why I got so many pages open. I feel like Dave right now. When I really want to read it, I can't read it because I ain't got it up. Ain't that a bunch of hoo-la-la? Now I can't find it. Well, back to what I was saying. What the hell was I saying? Anybody know what happened to Hillary Clinton? I can't find it. Maybe the D-Livers will find it tomorrow. I'm just going to throw this out there. But I can read this one. In the UK, I have to shake my head because so many people are dependent on smart devices in their homes. Thermostat, Echo, Siri. Somebody told me a vacuum cleaner. Anything that's smart right now in your home. Get ready for them to shut you down. Amazon shut down a customer's smart home. The whole home. The whole damn home. Y'all just letting people shut down y'all stuff. Okay then. For a week after delivery driver claimed he heard a racist slur through a Ring doorbell even though no one was home. But go ahead and keep asking the Siri to cut down your thermostat. Even though you got two legs, you can walk your Amazon reportedly shut down a customer's smart home after the delivery driver claimed he heard a racial slur coming through a doorbell, even though no one was home. It says that Brandon Jackson, Baltimore, Maryland, came home on May the 25th to find he had been locked out of his Amazon Echo, and which many devices include his lights are connected to. Wait. You wouldn't go get a clap on or a clap off, the clapper, to turn your lights off, but you're gonna hook it up to your smart devices. I bet you feel so dumb. Ain't nothing smart about you. Nothing at all. You got your lights connected to a smart device. Are you out your minds? Okay, but whatever. Oh, well, whatever. I got it. Really? You got your lights cut on to a smart device. Oh, I can't. You can't come to my house. It says he will learn later that Amazon locked him out of his account after a delivery driver dropped off a package the day before. Jackson, an engineer at Microsoft, wasn't too smart that time either. You got a smart device and you work at Microsoft. Said everything seemed fine after the package arrived at his home and had initially thought it was locked out because someone tried to access my account repeatedly, triggering a lockout. But none of that was true. A representative directed him to an email he received from an executive that provided the phone number to call. When he called the number, he was told that someone, accusatory voice and tone, that the driver had reported receiving racist remarks from his doorbell. This incident left me with a house full of unresponsive photos. Throw them in the trash can. You got your whole house set up to the smart he look intelligent. He dumb as hell. Y'all got that stuff hooked up to a smart device. Do y'all know what smart means? Anybody break down smart? Somebody please break down smart, because it ain't smart at all. You kidding? Okay, I have to let y'all know what smart stands for, but y'all go ahead. I can't believe y'all. Oh, okay. Lucretia, I got the whole new ring. This is what it means. Smart. Given a criteria to guide in the setting of goals and objectives that are assumed to be better results. Come on, let's get down to the real deal. It says, wait a minute, I gotta put in smart device. What does smart device stand for? Because, yeah, I just read that too, and I just busted out laughing. I guess it probably is in this article. But, we gonna keep on going. A smart device is an electronic device generally connected to other devices via network different device protocols. It also stands for, can you tell me? You know what? I am not finna go through all of this. It says that it has an operative to extend in activity and autonomously. Several notable types are smartphones, smart speakers, smart cars, smart thermostats, smart doorbells, smart locks, smart refrigerators, phablets. What the hell is a phablet? PH tablet. What is a phablet? Y'all got all this stuff in your house. Okay. Smart watches, smart bands, smart keychains, smart glasses, and many other. Why y'all got this in your house? Oh, y'all kidding me? Smart devices are typically compared to a hard wire. The layers are often included, and it basically says you are tracking your own self. I can't. I can't. It's a human computer interactive with devices is hidden in a degree from its users. It is proposed that there are two additional core types of the properties. Devices can operate to some extent anonymously. That means they can actually tap into your house. Okay, with y'all. Y'all keep going. Sorry, I'm hot. Turn down the thermostat. Sorry, why isn't the thermostat working? Well, you put something on Facebook since I'm connected to your Facebook, and now it's telling me you're going against community standard. And guess what? Since you're on a 90-day restriction, I'm going to restrict your household living too. But I need it. I need it because I can't go without it. I need Siri to tell me how much my temperature is and to turn the lights down for me because I don't know how to use a key to get in my door because, I got to be smart. I'm being very facetious with y'all. Y'all need to get that shit out your house. And it ain't making y'all smart by a long shot. And I hope when y'all find out, y'all used to really worry about 5G. 5G and what y'all have allowed for them to do in your own entire home. That's why it's so hard now for the government to stay out of our lives because we've really given over our lives. So the ones that don't want them in their lives, guess what? There should be a way we need to opt out. Everybody that want to be part of Snitch and Tell, let them be it. But if we don't want to be involved in Wi-Fi, computer in your home, any kind of internet service in your home, we shouldn't have to. We definitely should not have to have that stuff in our home because now this phone that I have right here, you take one step in your house and any kind of vibrating, because if you notice, you can shake your phone back and forth for Facebook to automatically pick up on your phone, do an analytics what's inside of your home. But now that you have done that, and all of us have done that to an extent, is that every step you make in your own home, they have a footprint for it. I'm going to say this one more time. How did they figure that out? That was a murder case where the wife murdered the husband, said that she had not moved all day long from her house. She wasn't in a bed with her husband when all of this happened. Her phone was actually shut off at the time that the murder was actually supposed to happen. Well, guess what the police did? Wrong. They found out she was on her internet. They found out that she was actually walking inside of her home. She was not asleep the whole entire night. And they actually did her Google search. And I said, they showed exactly all the footsteps she made with inside of her house, all because the phone that she was on during the time that she said she had a strong alibi. And I said, and what was it, 10 years ago when the smart technology started coming out, it was actually ABC that did an undercover investigation on this, unplugged it from the wall, and somehow the government still could see and hear everything you had to say. And then with your cell phone, what they did when the big backs of the batteries they used to have on those cell phones, took the cell phone battery out of the cell phone, put it down on the coffee table, and it still picked up your whole entire conversation. And now with 5G, any step that you make, anything that you keystroke that you do, all of that stuff, what you say in your house, what videos you watch on your show, on your television, and even the TV inside of your house. You may not think it's on, but if you see a red light on your computer, on your TV, it's automatically picking up every single thing you do and say in your house. And guess what? You don't even know about it. So be careful if you're going to commit a crime. If you're thinking about committing a crime, just put your cell phone down. Take it nowhere with you. Leave it at whatever location you got a strong alibi. Don't shut it off. Because if you shut your phone off, they're going to know exactly. You've never shut your phone off before, but now you shut your phone off. It does not work. So if you're trying to commit any type of crime, you better get a burner phone. You better get a Cricket mobile phone. You better get something else. But if you have your cell phone itself, you might as well become an angel and a saint because you will not get away with it anymore. But somehow they never catch the robbers. Go figure. Hey, Valerie, why do you think if they changed all the TVs to digital, there was watching us? Yeah. Scary, isn't it? And they didn't change analog to digital to when? 2009. So it really wasn't that long ago. It was 2009 when we didn't have to become antennas anymore and we all went from analog to digital. So yes, ma'am. So yeah, they did. I say the cable box has a camera. I don't have any of that stuff in my house. One more time. And when Mike leaves and never come back, that's gone. I don't want that shit in my house. I don't know how many I I don't know if people don't think that when people talk, they mean what they say. I don't want it in my home whatsoever. I don't want a Surrey. I don't want a smart TV. Hell, I don't want the internet. I don't want Wi-Fi. I don't want any of that in my house. And I was stood firm until Mike got sick. Once Mike got sick, and he loves the TV. He loves Roku. What did I do? Decided to go ahead and since Saria was going to be over here, she worked remote. Okay, well, they got to have internet, and she can't come out here because I'm going to talk loud. Mike was sick. He wanted to watch the TV all day long. I don't do that. So I still haven't watched the television while Mike's been here. Grandkids have been here. There's nothing on now that interests me. So, no, personally, hell no. Ain't that lazy where I can't walk downstairs and jack up the thermostat if I want to. I'm not that lazy to walk across the room to turn off turn off the lights if I want to. I got a couple of guns, and I'm thinking I'm getting a Doberman Pinscher if I want a ring doorbell. If not, leave that damn package on the front door where to get it when I notice it. But I'm not having all this stuff in my house at all. So I don't even like talking when I go in Nancy's house. She has a Siri, and I'm like, I keep forgetting she got that son of a gun in her house. I don't want it. Don't want to talk nowhere near it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. So if that means I'm in the Stone Ages, I don't care.
Well, with the Roku, I did watch Top Gun Maverick and Star Wars.
What have I watched?
Well, you watched some of Top Gun Maverick with it.
How many minutes? 3, 4, 5, max?
No more than that.
Hey,
you were there
how
for
far?
more than that.
I know the hell I was not either.
Maybe about a good 30.
The hell you say?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. That was the other black one. That was Drew. So?
No, it was DJ, and we were watching Star Wars.
I'm gonna ask again.
And, well, he fell asleep.
Mike been here for how long?
What, 5-6 weeks?
How much
like
TV
that.
have I watched?
Well, you don't.
I rest my
we
case.
don't really watch TV. And the
I
Roku
don't know
showed up
why
and like,
people think that is
"Ooh, Top
hard
Gun,
and far-fetched to
Star
understand.
Wars."
I don't watch television. I don't go to the movies. I don't want to be reprogrammed. Television program. I'm over all that. And I don't want to pay the high-ass bill. For what?
No, we've been to the movies.
We went to How to Train a Dragon.
The last one.
Which one did we go to before then? Any other movies?
And that was before COVID, right?
When's the last movie we watched? How to Train a Dragon 3. I don't watch all that. For what? Live in fantasy land for a distraction. I'm sitting here reading this stuff on a regular. I don't want to be rocked to a false sense of security or try to figure out why everybody pissed off because there's a black mermaid. Who does that? It's like, it ain't real. I don't watch it either. Thank you, Amy, because some people be like, you don't watch TV. What do you do all day? I ain't getting it. We know you work. You ain't got to do all that. We know you work. For what? That's how I personally can peep somebody game out when they open up their mouth, bloop, and they start regurgitating everything they just saw on mainstream media. I can always pinpoint the person that super glues their eyeballs to a damn television because they start sounding like these people. If I wanted to do that, I wouldn't. I just can't. And I kind of laugh at people. You watch. I tell you, yeah, you watch TV. Okay then. You coming here to do what? Turn off the TV. When was the last time you read a book? You know what that is, don't you? It kind of looked like this, but it was an author by somebody. That's when I'd be like, did you read? Girl, no, I didn't read that. I'm sitting here like, you saw it on TV. I can't even talk to you. I want to find my peeps. I want my friendlies. People that don't think it's like a beyond far-fetched, that we literally cut the government out of our lives and mean it. Seriously. Like, hey, you going to Target? What the hell I wanted to go to Target for? It might rub off, something like that. Hey, you going to do this? Why didn't I tell you I wasn't going to do it? Why do you think that we should? Well, the government said, what the hell did the government say this time? So, and then especially when you know they behind a lot of that programming, sitting there lying to people on a continuous basis or turning everything gay. I ain't don't want to watch that. I really don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch two men locking lips. I don't give a damn if you do or not. I don't want to watch that crap. I don't want to sit here, turn on channel 2, turn on channel 11, turn on CNN, and they all saying the same damn thing. And then that's just so many ghost shows I can watch, and there's so many things that's supernatural, or Zach Bagan, or somebody done cooked a new recipe. So, in how many channels? Over 600 channels, and all of it was boring besides Cartoon Network, but everybody don't have a dark ass sense of humor. So I was like, forget about it. I'm just gonna watch Twilight, Divergent, and all the other movies I got. How to Train Your Dragon. So there. I stopped watching gay ass Disney a whole long time ago. So I mean, I still got VHS tapes. You know, I got DVDs too. I wasted a whole bunch of damn money for that. For me, I'm going digital. I'm gonna keep DVDs. At least my grandkids will actually know what a cassette tape is. They've seen one before. Just put that out. I only watched TBN Christian television. Who just passed? Who just passed from TBN? Somebody, Roberts. What's his name? He just passed away maybe Sunday or Monday. He was the founder for the Christian Broadcasting Network. I hope I'm saying that right. I remember watching him at my grandma's house. It was Earl Roberts. Is that his name? Something like that. But he passed away, the founder of... Oh? Pat Roberts. Pat Robertson, and there was another big-time televangelist that passed away. Pat Robertson. He wasn't the only one that passed away. It was two of them back-to-back that passed away. That was really big televangelists. So, Graham? Was it Graham? It was a big one. They said he had pretty much been to a whole bunch of presidential inaugurations. He was really, really huge. No, this one died this month or last month. He was really big up there. So everybody was Pat Robertson. And look at all y'all. At least y'all know y'all had the part. He was raised right. But they said with the bottom of the hour, top of the hour. So when we get back, I'm going to tell you some of the things because, you know, there's just so much I can actually say on Facebook. Am I still over there on your stupid YouTube page? We ain't gonna never get paid. We ain't never getting paid. I'm just throwing that out there. I probably mentioned Ukraine. I probably mentioned Putin and Russia. But when we get back, we're gonna talk about Maverick Garland. He is sticking up, of course, and vouching for the prosecutor down there in Miami. And then we're gonna read Trump. Trump said, "Hell no, I ain't leaving this race. I'm staying in here to the bitter end." So everybody that don't have TV, y'all get on over there to D Live. Y'all get on over there to Rumble. That'll be pretty much appreciated. And when we get back, we're going to make fun of Joe. See y'all in a minute. All right, y'all.